Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I'm sitting pretty starting riots right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. And every single week, you come and you watch these great interviews, and you still ain't subscribed. What are you doing? Hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on too.
Yo, what's good? It's the one and only iLLANOiZE Jones, and right now you're tuned into the dopest things from the streets to the internet. We got it all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with us on this day. Shout out to my brother Biko, who's now on the camera. And like we told y'all earlier, man, we got a dope guest today, and y'all know him, man. The legend, from club banging to arena banging. He just doing it all, man. Y'all know him, man. DJ Reese is in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up? Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. Definitely with that intro. I'm turned now.
Oh, man, come on.
I'm ready.
Turned.
I'm ready.
Turned, man. Since the last time, man, what's been going on?
Man, a lot, man. Been getting out here, getting to it. Still touring. Got back with Durk. We did a few shows together.
Yeah.
Me and Tink was out in the summer, rebuilding Black Wealth. All kind of things are going on, getting myself together.
Listen, what's going on with Black Wealth? Talk to us about Black Wealth for those that don't really know what it is.
Well, BW is a boutique company, man. Boutique record label. We started out 2016, I believe. I always forget. 2016. And we started with a few artists. Like Chanel, the T Gods,
okay,
Carla G, Bino, things of that nature. Those guys, and then now we're more focused in on production now.
Oh,
so we're gonna go to production route. We're always still looking for artists, but we
more producers,
more production right now with Yayo and D-Lo.
Okay,
we have a nice little.
You building
nice
up a team?
Yeah, Yayo did that. Yeah, he got him and Shay put that together.
Shout out
nice
to DJ
production.
Big Tank.
Yes.
Shout out to DJ Big Tank, who DJs on the station every Monday.
That's my man.
From 5 to 6.
Yes.
Right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Man, it's dope to have you in here and also to have Bro a part of the station as well.
Absolutely.
You spoke on doing shows with Durk, man. Y'all just was turned.
Oh, yeah.
Over here on Ashland and Madison over there.
Yeah.
Y'all was at the United Center rocking.
Yeah, we definitely did that, man.
What was the process like of getting that? Because I heard you DJ the entire set. That whole show.
Yeah, I did the whole show. I put the show together with Man Man. Man Man is his keyboard player. He was next to me that night.
Okay.
So we put the show together.
Hold on, Durk got a keyboard player?
Yeah, he got a band. We went on tour with a band when we did 7220 tour.
Okay.
We took a band out, 3 pieces, keyboard, drums, and lead guitar.
Okay.
But that particular night, it was just me and the keyboard player. So we put the show together, man. It was 2.5 hours with all of the guests and everything. Now that's a long time, really.
Yeah, like
to be doing something like DJing like that.
So what was the prep like for you?
You mean that particular day or just overall?
Just overall.
Man, it was great, man. We worked on the show for maybe about a month and a half.
Oh no, that took a month just to prep.
Well, I don't do I just do the music part. I don't do the the whole with the cars coming out and all that. That's somebody else's job.
Okay,
that's above my pay grade right there. But the show, the music, the lineup, where songs are gonna drop, that kind of thing. When we're gonna bring the guests out, that comes from me.
So how does that work? Like when do you sit there and listen to like everybody's music and try to piece like this song should go here, this artist should go first?
Well, you kind of know when you know if you look at the lineup, you base it based upon their hype and everything that they got going on. So, and then Durk had his own ideas too, so me and Man will put something together, send it over to Durk, and Durk will say, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Or he'll just be like, let's run with it.
Right.
So, the lineup, if you think about it, we had,
Sexy Red.
Yeah, we had Sexy Red, Lil Baby. Of course, they was going to go last because, that's his man's.
Right.
He's going to wait and hold his man's to come out later. JT, she came out and did a nice little set. Huncho.
Okay.
And Bossman D-Lo, right? Yeah, Bossman D-Lo, yeah. So it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to put that lineup together.
Man, listen, we gonna talk about more about the show. We're gonna get into some music. So before we went to break, we was talking about the show at the birthday bash over in United Center, how y'all just had the whole city rocking. Y'all hit the city on fire. What was it like for you as the day of the show was approaching? Like, what was you thinking? What was you going through? Like, what was that like for you?
It's pretty. It's kind of the same all the time. Like, I still get nervous.
Right.
I still get nervous. I just kind of make sure I'm prepared, have everything I need, make sure everybody's got, where they need to be so we can do what we have to do. But I just kind of, I don't know, I try to stay regular without thinking too much about it because it's less room for error as opposed to DJing in the club. You know what I mean?
Right.
They have to be really focused. It looked like I'm having a good time because I just got to stay relaxed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm focused about what I need to do next and what's coming up and, transitions and things of that nature. So I just kind of try to stay relaxed.
Like, what's for a 2-hour set though? Like a show set.
Yeah,
it's not the same as doing a 2-hour club set.
No, totally not. And I had a couple of breaks in between there because the guests had their own DJ, so I had them set up in my laptop. So I have 3 laptops. I have where I play Durk's music from, and then I have my own DJ laptop just in case anything goes wrong and where I need to play certain songs from. And then I have my bag up. So I had them all set up with their own folders so they can do their thing. So I catch a break.
So you let other DJs use your equipment and laptop?
Yeah, because they're the guests. So they only came out and did 2 songs at the most. JT did the most. She probably had about 3 or 4 songs. And then those DJs I know. These are DJs I've met along my travels, all kind of things. So I know these guys already, so it's no problem with them, And it helps to make the show move smooth.
Steady unplugging this.
Yeah, man, we can't have that, and not in no level like that. We talking about the United Center. We talking about the level of artists you're dealing with. You don't go certain stuff you just don't do. We're not finna be up there unplugging computers and plugging computers. We ain't on that type of time. We're gonna make it work for everybody so this can move smooth because I need my artists to look good.
Right. So with is this the first time you did a show of that stint, like that long, like a 2-hour set, like performing, like all that, just doing that with the music? Yeah.
That's the longest set we've ever done. That's the longest one we've ever done. Between him and Tink is that longest set. Before that, it might have been like hour, 20 minutes at the most. And that's a normal concert you go to. Unless you're going to something like maybe a Beyonce or something. She's probably going to give you about 2 hours.
I feel sorry for her.
Because she don't have opening acts. And that's when you have that type of time is now you're putting on a show. You're putting on a production per se. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, you have to really give it to people. Right. But yeah, that was the longest.
So with the situation now, like what's the with the situation that Durk's in now as being his main DJ, are your duties still the same? Do you still move with the same of promoting the music, getting the music out there, sharing the music?
Yeah, and that goes without, that's just without even being his DJ. If I wasn't even his DJ, I'm still gonna help him push his music.
Right.
Because that's what we did. That's how we got where we were at. You know what I'm saying? All us pushing it at the same time. So I'm continue to do what I'm supposed to do. And pray for my mans to come home and we get back to it.
Is there what's the energy like for the record label? Like, is there anybody else coming up with some music, projects, albums that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, Duty Low. You definitely got to get in tune with Duty Low. And they got some new young artists that they signed. I'm not too familiar with them. I got to get back in tune with them. But one of them opened up with Duty Low. I can't think his name right offhand, but he's coming. He's gonna be good.
For sure. Like I was gonna ask, like as far as the city, being in the city, like you mentioned, Tink, like what's next? Like I know she got something coming up.
Yeah, she gonna be at the United Center too.
So now, me and you, remember the last time you was here and I was asking for that favor.
Yeah.
Did you put that word in for me?
Yeah. I'll holler at her. She ain't get back with you yet, huh?
I was making sure, man. I was making sure.
I got a good thing to come with.
It's Christmas time. I was making sure. Should I leave with some space for on my list? You know what I'm saying? Let me know something, Reese.
Yeah.
Let me know something.
My man.
No, it's all good, man. For sure. So with Tink coming, she gonna be shutting down the United Center as well pretty soon.
Yeah, the Winter's Diary Music Fest.
Whoa, that's okay.
So you know what it is.
Like so she's running through all of Winter Diaries.
Yeah, we gonna run through some joints. Like she's gonna probably be up there a good hour and a half.
Okay,
probably. Like I can. Her show's gonna be nice and long too.
Can you give us any secrets? Like any special guests? Like can we get any?
They kind of put it out there. Sexy Red gonna be there.
Okay,
Huncho. Yeah, Huncho's coming. Money Long. She's up for Grammys right now. Yeah, that's super dope. And then you got Anne Marie. I had the privilege to DJ with her for her one night.
How was that?
Yeah, it just kind of came out of the blue. It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. She was satisfied. She didn't think it was gonna happen right. With artists used to having their own DJ. Then they get somebody else. They like, oh no, and I understand. Like you're supposed to be cautious. Like your guy is not up there.
Right.
I held it down.
You held it down?
I held it down.
That's what's up. As you should, big dog.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Right, and I'm sitting pretty, starting rights right here on iLLANOiZE.
I'm going to let you finish, but did you tell them to listen to iLLANOiZE Radio?
Every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m.
Well, I was getting to that, but y'all made a point, so I hope y'all tune in.
Do that. Wow. So we was talking about, doing a show with Durk at the United Center. Now you coming up finna do a show for Tink at the United Center. How do you go from DJing one of the biggest rap artists in the city to now DJing for one of the biggest R&B artists from the city? Like, what is that like?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's super dope. Me and my manager was having this conversation about it. And it take me sometimes for someone to talk to me about it, for me to even realize what I'm doing, because I'm living in it, so I don't realize like, okay, yeah, I'm going from one extreme to another one. So now you got rap time and you got R&B time, We all know how a rap show is. Rap is just, it moves how it moves. It has no timing, no structure, no nothing. It's just going.
Right.
It's just going. R&B is a little more structured, time frame. Things have to be done a certain way. It's a little more calmer. You kind of just relax, a little more relaxed. It's not edgy like. So to be doing both of them is super great, man. It's super great to go from rap to R&B. I never really. It's hard for me to explain, but I can sit and talk. I kind of can sit and talk about it.
What's the process like getting ready for an R&B show versus getting ready for a rap show?
Well, R&B, and then you're dealing with Tink's a female, so preparation for her is a lot different from rap. Right. She has glam, all kind of things have to go on before she hits the stage. Things have to be really right, what I'm saying, for a woman to get on the stage and do her thing. Sound check, rap, you don't have to sound check too much. You just want to make sure everything is working, but sound check, we have to make sure them vocals are right and everything like that. A lot goes into an R&B show because it's like it's kind of like a story somewhat. R&B tells a story, and not saying that rap doesn't, but they have to they present their music a little bit different. Okay. Yeah.
I got a question. This is just my personal question as a fan for both of the people that you DJ for. Is there ever been a conversation to get like a collaboration album from Tink and Durk?
I don't know if a collaboration album was talked about. Then they've done songs together. They've done songs together before. They got in the studio some years ago. All the three of us went to a studio. downtown and listen to some records and see what we can come up with. They just got busy at the time. The both of them just took off. He was doing his thing, she was doing her thing, and it just kind of, they never could really bring it back together. But that would be a great album, I think, for real.
I think it would be hard.
It would be a great, because Durk knows how to write. He can write records. He can write R&B records. Like, he can write songs.
And Tink can rap.
Yeah, and Tink already know, she can drill with the best of them.
Yeah.
We know that.
We know that, right?
Yeah.
That's why, that'll be dope.
Yeah, so it's almost like you would get, going back to a classic, the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You would get the super dope version of that for this era. Like, really, really, with them two.
For sure.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, let me know when that comes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I had to make it happen, man.
Yeah, I know you
put something on my brain.
Listen. That'll be fire.
Yeah.
That'll be for the next birthday bash too.
It would be super dope. Yeah. Right.
Crazy.
Because I believe, they're gonna do this. These are gonna be annual things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For both the Winterfest
that's gonna be annual things. Yeah. So that'll be super dope.
Damn.
For them to collab like that, huh?
That'll be crazy.
Yeah.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I got some more questions about just DJing and stuff. Like, for the what changes do you think need to be made for the artist community and the DJ community to like come together and to work together?
Well, it's still the same. I think the same thing for artists is just getting out and meeting the DJs is still a thing to do. It's still a thing to do. The internet kind of try to get you to believe that the DJ doesn't play a part anymore and they're not as relevant and this kind of thing. But I mean, you still got to get your record played. Right. And I got a science to my breaking records, and it's very simple. You just put a record. You take a new record and you put it in between two records that are already existing, and it keeps the party going. You keep the flow going, and you do it. You have to keep doing it. That's the other thing, is you have to be committed to those records. So artists should just get out, meet the DJ, build that bridge. Still keep building that bridge together. Right. And DJs need to get out here and look for these artists too. Sometimes I was searching. I knew I wanted to be a tour DJ, so I was looking for artists. I was like, okay, I want to attach myself. I want to take somebody I believe in and move them. Right. I got the platform. I'm in all the clubs. I get the hottest spots.
Was in all the clubs.
All the clubs.
Yeah. I was in the clubs.
Yeah.
And I saw Reese in the club.
Every club.
Man.
So I had the place to play your record. So it was, that was that for me.
How do you feel the music industry as a whole is in good shape?
It's a little chaotic right now. And they have to change with the time, A lot of jobs are being replaced in labels. They don't need certain people. They're figuring that out. And the pandemic showed a lot. The pandemic showed that a lot of jobs wasn't necessary. So, and we're moving into a digital era. Independence is a big thing. They're teaching artists to, and that's what we do at Black Wealth. We want to build Black wealthy people, so you have to learn the business. And I think the music business is a little chaotic right now, but I think it's weeding through us understanding what it's going to be. The labels are going to just turn into financial,
like banks.
Banks, yeah. They're gonna be the ones to give you the money to do what you need to do.
With a high interest rate.
Yeah, but you still have to have with a high interest rate. Exactly. But you still have to have your thing going on. And that's where development, that's missing. And that's where Black Wealth come in at. We develop artists.
So since speaking on Black Wealth, what are the services that Black Wealth provides?
We provide marketing, development, branding, production, everything that a label offers. We're going to put our artists on shows. We're going to make sure you get to a point where you get paid. And that's difficult. That's difficult to do. Artists are putting out music all the time, and you go do shows, you're doing them for free. And that's okay to get where you're going, but at some point, you want this to give back to you. You know, that's what you're in it for. It's still a way of life. You know, I'm a DJ. I would do it for free, but it's still a job. I still have to live.
Right.
So, we offer everything that a big label offers. We're just a small label. That's all. You know.
How do artists get in tune or get to you or anybody on Black Wealth? What's the best way to reach out to anybody from Black Wealth?
They can hit my DM. They can hit the Black Wealth Music on Instagram. Black Wealth Music, right? Black Wealth Music Group. They can come in the DM, man. We answer.
For sure. We're gonna go to another break. Y'all hear that, artist? Y'all listening? Y'all heard them?
We're definitely looking.
Listen,
we are looking.
Get in there. Get in where you fit in.
Is your business struggling? Trying to get your followers up? No problem. You can advertise with us right now. Tap that link above. Now let's get back to the show.
Off air, we was talking about being on the road.
Mm-hmm.
What's some of the things that you love what's some things you love doing while on tour?
The main thing, the one thing I really like is meeting new people.
Okay.
I think that's super cool to just meet people in other places like that. I like being in. I love the bus. Some people don't like it.
Some people love bus, but then people like PJs. Which one is your favorite?
The tour bus, and I don't really like the PJ. Like when I was on tour, when I was not touring, but when I was doing shows with Durk, and we were taking the PJ, I eventually told Jason to put me on, because Jason the one that does all the flights. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, put me on regular flights, man. I can't do this jet. Like when it's convenient, I'm gonna hop on it. But if I can just take a regular flight, it's cool. The jet is different. Like it's small, and you feel everything. Like when that joint goes up, you feeling all of that. Like the G-forces and any turbulence I just give me the big airplane. Give me the big joint. You know what I'm saying? But the tour bus is my favorite thing, man. I love being on the tour bus. It's like when you're sleeping in that bunk, it's like you're being rocked to sleep, man. It's like you'll wake up, you'll go to sleep and wake up and you'll be like, wow, I slept this whole time. It's 12 and 13 hours because it's dark in there. It's the greatest thing for me. You know, some people like action. I'm a homebody. I like to chill. So the tour bus is great for me.
What's a location you've been to and was like, damn, I made it here off of my passion?
Oh man, that's so many different places, man. I don't. Oh well, doing the arenas when we were doing the arenas with Janae Aiko, Tink and Janae Aiko. Mm-hmm. We was just going, and I had done some arenas with take it back. I had done some arenas with Durk and Big and Lil Baby, mm-hmm. But going around again, it was like being in places where the basketball players play and walking down the tunnels and where they park at. You know, it was seeing the locker rooms. That was super cool. It's like cool to see when you see it on TV. You know what I mean? And then now you're actually in it. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. Real nice.
What's something what fuels your passion about DJing? Like, why does it never get boring, or you look like you don't never seem like, all right, I think it's time for me to cut loose and shake?
Well, it's a couple of things. My mother was a DJ, and I told y'all that before. So I get it from just always wanting to be like her. And then the other thing is it saved my life. You know, I was on my way to jail. I was gone 4 to 14 years, no probation. I was out of here. And DJing came back in my life and it saved my life. So I treated that, you know, I just treat it with a lot of passion. Like this is my thing to do. Something I've been doing, I had to do my whole life. It's my career and my job. So I take it very serious, man. I love what I do. Like really, really love what I do.
What's some of the things? What's something you could tell yourself? Mm-hmm. Maybe 20 to 15 years ago now?
What I would tell my younger self, stay focused and keep being you. Mm. You know, keep being you. That's the one thing. I ain't never been I always tell people it's too hard to try to be someone else. I only know how to be me.
Right.
And that's why when people meet me and they see me after a while, they say, you're still the same. I don't know how to be nothing else.
Right.
So I just be yourself, man. Just keep being yourself.
What's something that you see the young DJs are not doing? Or something they can improve on?
They can improve on. I would probably say structuring the party. I think I really believe the structure of a party is super missing. And I hate to sound like a broken record.
When you say structure of a party, like explain that for those that don't know what you mean.
The build up of a party. You know, when you come into a party, you the party starts at let's just take a regular 9 to 2 party. 9 o'clock the doors open, or 10 o'clock the doors open. Party over at 2. And the hottest song right now is what? Probably Ski, a little bit. You know, it's a bunch of them. Bossman D-Lo, something like that.
Glorilla.
Yeah. At 10 o'clock, I shouldn't be listening to those records. I shouldn't even hear those records. At 10 o'clock, I should be hearing reoccurring hits that were 15 years old, maybe something like that. You stay within that frame. Break some new music, some new artists. That's the time to do that. And then when, 12 o'clock, your people are starting to get there because the party over at 2. 12, in between that 12:30, you send it up. Now you playing the hits. You going through the Gorillas and all of that. Bossman D-Lo and Sexy Red. You going. Now a party is just you coming in and you may hear a song 4 times.
Yeah.
And that whole night it shouldn't be that way.
How do you prevent that when you got 3 or 4 DJs on the lineup?
They don't communicate. They're not communicating with one another, And I'm gonna go back to, I said this before. I learned from the best. I think I learned from Timbuktu. He pulled my coattail in the club. 18 years old and told me, slow down, man. You're moving too fast. You got to do this. You got to. Let me know the reoccurring hits and, say these records. You got to make sure to build the party up. Like, I was taught how to do that. And I think they don't communicate with one another.
I think they try to get off.
Yeah, everybody's trying to outshine each other. We all got the same records. Then back in the day when you had to buy records, physical vinyl, everybody didn't have the same thing. So some people had exclusives. Now everybody can get the same thing from the internet. So we all got the same records. So let's not all come in here trying to sound the same. So the opening DJ he's definitely trying to build himself up because he wants to be the closer one day.
Right.
And just waiting your opportunity. My opportunity came, the closer didn't show up. And the opportunity's gonna come. You ain't gotta try to outshine nobody right there, kill them with the records. Like that ain't cool at all. Not cool at all, man.
Man, it's always good getting some gems from you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
On the real, I appreciate you coming through here.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to see if I asked all the questions I need to ask.
I
had a list. I had a list of questions. I didn't read through them all.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's all good,
man. It's all like I say. I just try to get a lot of wisdom, and and just chop it up with you and catch up with you because you be outside, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna get outside a lot more, man. I told myself, I was like, man, 2025, you're gonna see me out here. I'm gonna get him the rest of these, the end of the year. Keep to my isolation because I'm building myself up at the same time, and then 2025, you're gonna see me out a lot more. I'm gonna be at a lot more events.
What can we be? What can we be expecting? We always expecting something from the artists you work with, but what should we be expecting from DJ Reese?
Man, same old thing, man. Well, not the same old thing, but you're still gonna get the same things that I normally do. Like you're gonna see me in clubs DJing. I'm still gonna be touring. I'm gonna definitely get out here on my Black Wealth and try to find me another artist or some more artists to push. It's a possibility that I could be.
Can you say it?
Yeah, possibility. I'm gonna be a club manager.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't let it out though, but you can get that little part.
Ooh.
Possibility. But we shook on it.
Ain't nothing greater than a handshake.
Ain't nothing greater than a handshake. That's even better, right? So be looking for that. And I don't want to add that part. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna tell you that part off camera.
The first night of your club management.
Yeah,
we coming to do a live broadcasting.
Now that would be super dope.
The day that we're coming to do a live broadcasting, live from wherever this club is at, we're there live broadcasting.
That would be super dope, man. I'm gonna keep that in mind, man.
Can we know any more secrets?
I'll tell you off. I'll tell you.
Hey, y'all.
I'll give you an exclusive.
What Russell Simmons say? God bless. Good night.
Do the Baracko, drop the mic, and we go.
Nah, man. Let the people know how they could get in tune with you, whether it's the Black Wealth or anything you got going on as far as people want to reach out and do some features with Tink or whatever type of business. Who they need to talk to? They need to talk to you, or they want some advice, some consultation work.
I can put them in the right direction for all of that, man. All my social media is DJ Reese Chicago. All DJ Reese Chicago on everything. My management is Shay. Shut up, Shay. On Instagram, you can definitely hit her out to book me, for sure. Black Wealth Music on Instagram.
And it's spelled with a V, not an A.
With a V. Yep.
Why is that?
It's just being creative.
Okay.
We were being creative.
I always wanted to know that when Big Tink told me it's bro, it's with a V.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
We were being creative, and then we started to see it a lot after that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But hit me on all social media, man. We open for business every day, all day.